Well, good morning again. Rob here from Over the Hill Acres. Again, I'm not at home on the farm. I'm at work in my other office, my plow truck. The last video I posted told you about a little ice storm we had. Well, that was over, and it was very short-lived. We have a major snowstorm blowing in today. They're calling for sustained winds of 35 to 45 miles an hour with gusts up to 75 miles an hour with a possibility of 1 to 3 feet of snow within the next 3 days. It's going to be a mess. It is just starting to snow now. Not real heavy, but the winds are blowing pretty good. I'm parked on the edge of the road here in the woods taking a small break. I'm just out sanding the roads right now, not plowing. Haven't got enough snow yet for that. We just want to get a little grit down on the road before this gets too bad, because we had torrential rains last night and we have flooding everywhere. Washed off a lot of the sand and the salt off the roads. So we're just tossing a little more down to help with what's coming. I'm going to get done with this round, go back to the shop, eat lunch, probably go home for a couple hours, and this is supposed to really kick up and get going here this afternoon, so I'm sure I'll be back with another update. Just a quick view of what it's doing now. Get a nice good look at this, because the next one I show you probably will not look this pretty outside. Okay, I hope everyone stays safe. Don't travel if you don't have to. If you're in the Western PA, New York area, around Erie, Pennsylvania, to Buffalo, New York, it's going to be a mess here starting in a couple hours. Stay home, stay safe, stay warm. I'll be back. Here we go again, round 2. It is nasty out here. The wind is really whipping. So I don't know how much filming I'm gonna do. We'll see what happens. It's whiteout conditions. They clocked a 70-mile-an-hour wind at the Buffalo airport here a little while ago, which is still an hour and a half east of me, but we're getting definitely 50, 60 mile an hour winds here coming off the lake. So it's whiteout conditions for sure. Anybody that's out tonight, please drive safe. If you don't have to be out, stay home. If you're in the Chautauqua County area, Western New York, Erie, Pennsylvania, any of those areas, stay home if you don't need to be out. It's not worth it. All that water right there is from flooding. You shouldn't be seeing any water there. It's 50 yards out of the creek bank right now. It's snowing out. You can barely see out there. 11 miles an hour. I'm in the woods. When I get out of the woods, the wind will be blowing and I probably won't be able to see even as far as I do now. long night. All right, everybody, stay tucked in. I'll talk to you when I'm done with my shift.
North Harmony 1 to North Harmony 3 and 8.
am stopped in the middle of the road because I cannot see a thing. This is unbelievable. There, now I'm going at 2 miles an hour until the next wind gust. I'll be back with you guys later. I need to pay attention to what's going on. Here we are, third day in a row, plowing snow. We got a good amount last night, probably at least 6 to 8 inches in most places. They're calling for another 10 inches today. So like I said, this is the third day in a row. Been quite the end to this year. Ice storm followed right up by near blizzard conditions. At least the wind has died down significantly. Now we're just getting the snow. So we'll get some plowing done today, and hopefully this tapers off for the weekend. They say it's supposed to be nicer this weekend. I'm looking forward to a little bit of a break. It looks to me like my New Year's Eve is going to be spent here in the truck, and that's okay because my wife's on a 24-hour shift at the hospital tonight anyways, so I'd be home by myself anyways, so I might as well be making a little OT. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end this video unless something major happens with a snowstorm. I'm sure you've had enough of watching me drive around plow and talking about this. Just be safe if you're out there. If you don't need to be driving, stay home and relax. Take a couple days off. It is a holiday, so hopefully a lot of you do have some time off. And looking forward to spring, that's for sure. I've had enough already. So with that being said, everybody take it easy. Have a good start to the new year, and God bless.